I had those in the wrong order. Welcome in, everyone. Oh, I might have hit the. Yeah, I don't know if that took. I might have hit the start streaming before I hit the done button on changing the title, so I might have messed that up a little, but that's okay. That's okay. Welcome in. Thank you guys for being here. Appreciate every single one of you. Appreciate seeing your bright, shiny, smiling faces. Hopefully they're smiling. If you're having a great day, hopefully you're smiling. If you're not having a great day, hey, try to smile a little bit. Might make it a little bit better. Anyway, we gotta go take some time to repair our stuff at the raid farm. Ow. We're gonna go do that. Whee! Oof. Alright, but first we gotta go with the loveliness. That is the bad omen. That's over here. We're gonna take the long way, because I don't feel like going in the nether right now. I might go to the nether on the way back, but I just don't want to right now. My sword. Got a totem. Gotta be able to jump off of there. It'll be fun. It will be fun. Okay. Do we have anyone that wants to be murdered by me? I mean, no, that's exactly what I mean. No captains. I'm just gonna let y'all fall. If I can hit that guy. Got him. Oh. And let's see. Two more over there that I'm just not. He despawned. Bam. Da, 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 da. Okay, cool. Hiya. Hiya. Another one. Oh, I missed. Da, 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 da. Oh, yeah, I gotta remember to look different directions. I might have to go down and kill them all. There's a kill chamber down there. Is this my infinite bow? It is. Not my infinite bow, sorry, it's my mending bow. I should know that. No. Oh, I think we got another one that fell in. But I'm just gonna come over here. Swipey swipey. And nothing. Okay. Had to try. Don't like that there's one on that level though. Not. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. But I can't see him. Okay. Thanks. Let's see. Can't see this guy yet. No, he's not a captain. Okay. On the hunt. Bam. Talk about perfect aim. Like, seriously. My one, like, true criticism. It's like, I am running around this guy, and he can just suddenly, like, not even turn his body and hit me. It's not fair. It's not fair, I tell you. What is going on? Oh. Interesting. That must have been me. Oh, hello. Whack. Whack. How did I miss? Seriously. No missing. Away. Throw that one away too. Well, let's switch hands. Just get some XP going in there. Why am I not seeing any... There we go. It's like, why am I not seeing any pillagers? Let's go, let's go, let's go. Ta-da, ta-da. Just one guy. Bam. Bam. Probably let up more of this place. Just watching all of the mobs kind of spawn all over. It's kind of scary. I might be hitting. I wonder if I'm hitting that like mob cap. Was there a bed down here? I don't remember. I think there might be. Once I can get in the hole. There we go. That drowned has been there like forever. Like ever since we first built this place, that drowned has just been sitting there. I think this might be my first bed, by the way. Like the original one that I actually have. And that is our disposal system over here. Yep. Yep. Ooh, we got some guy. We got one guy. I always turn corners and I'm like, which direction did I go? We will see. No and no. Oh, gee whiz. At least, like I said, I'm getting this thing repaired, which is kind of nice. Wait, how did I get that? How did I get this back in my hand? Go away. Huh, weird. It must have been sitting on the hopper or something, and I picked it up when I slept. That's weird. Probably it's what happened. Got some husks over there. We got some spiders. Do. Did not mean to do that. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I did forget to put that in the title. I should update that title quick. Get another one over there. Still no banner carrier. Oh, while I'm waiting. Oh, I did actually update the title with that. Never mind. Okay. Bye. Oh, alright. Well, we're gonna... There's another one in this direction. Let's see if I can remember where it is, because I lost my map, so I don't actually know where a lot of things are anymore. That's been ruined. That's been taken over. Okay. I know I gotta go high, though, because this plateau is rather high. It's kind of right... Oh. Little lag spike that took me out of flight mode. That's okay. Come on. Oh, no. I'm doing a little bit of rubber banding here. I might... Hope I don't get kicked out, but I might get kicked. So that plateau, and then we got the taller plateau. And then... Should be right on the other side. There's like a little valley, and that's on the other side of the valley. There's the valley. And then we have... Pillager Tower. There it is. Exactly where it was. Wahaha. Now. Okay. You need to get a little bit lower, because there I see one. Sweet. Oh, oh, this is bad. This is bad. This is very, very bad. Hi, I'm stuck in flight mode. This is really bad. Okay. Okay, got it. Okay. Ooh, that was no bueno. Ooh, okay. We're good. We're good. Man, if we only had that. Anyway. Naku, Eleni, and myself have been playing a little hardcore just on our own. May or may not see clips from that. But just we could use one little thing it drips down. It would be really, really nice. And there's literally none where we are. Kinda really sucks. Let's see. That's pretty too over here. Cave. That almost looks like a, well, it's a mine shaft, but it almost looked like a house there. Kinda cool. Okay. So we'll take the nether tunnel back because it is safer with the bad omen. Because if I go too far in one direction or the other, it's gonna be bad. Swirl! First of all... Oh no, my alerts are off. Thank you so much. Let me, there you go. Re-kick that off for you. Thank you so much for the tier 1, appreciate it. And g'day. Welcome in. Hope you are having a good morning, right? Midday, whatever. Hey, go in the top portal. 7 months. My good grief. Thank you again. Thank you, thank you. Always interesting when I'm not too bad. It's kind of going to the end of my day. So I am not as late as you guys or as like Troj would stream, because that's extremely late, but like it's like 7 p.m. over here. So, but not bad. Not bad. Oh, working on little crafting projects, doing actual work, things like that. All right, time to go in a hole. 10 a.m. there. Yeah. See, I thought it was like those time zone things. I know we all complain about them just because it's hard to wrap our brains around them sometimes, but we all just want to hang out together, right? I mean, all we want. You guys gonna die yet? There they go. So I got a couple of picks to repair, and then we'll head back. Oh, I forgot to do something. Oh, shoot. Oh, this is a problem. No! Stop dying! Okay. That was a problem, because they were dying because of entity cramming. Oops. Oops, 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 oops. Okay. And I forgot to fill my inventory with something, so I wouldn't get random junk. Okay. So I've learned how to wait. Still on? Oh, are you on? That's a problem. Oh, you are on. Ooh. Oh, boy. Do I care? Not really. Bye. I don't want to get the system all backed up either. So cool. Anyway. I heard you might be coming back on Saturday? Exciting. Having more people on the server and relax with and watch you guys build. I think you call it a flag, but whatever. Come on. There you go. Is that it? I'm impatient. Let's go. Okay, good. Got Bad Omen again. That's the most important part, because I don't want to do that again. Do I have the other pick? I do not. So we'll go F that one. Oops. That's in here. That one's in worse condition than the other one. We'll just put that there. Off hands, and let's go. Okay, so I did 2 changes. Shouldn't have done 2 changes. Should have only done 1, but I did 2 changes. And I'm gonna this, that one. Hey, go back. On, thank you. I have no idea what my goals are, so I'm not gonna touch that one right now. I was messing with. Was it you, Squirrel? Anyway, I've changed back from Streamlabs desktop to just OBS. Forget. I think it was you. We were chatting on Troj's stream about that. And I made the switch. I just forgot to turn things back on. Because what was really nice about the switch from OBS to Streamlabs desktop is that Streamlabs actually. Well, there are 2 really cool things about Streamlabs desktop. Let me be perfectly honest with you. One, when you do transition from Streamlabs desktop to, sorry, OBS to Streamlabs desktop, it detects and says, oh, you've got an installation of OBS. Would you like me to copy all of your settings? And it's really cool, and it does that for you. Super cool. The other thing that I've been told, which I haven't tested this out because I don't have another computer, is if you set up your settings when you log into Streamlabs desktop on a, say, a different computer, like you get a new one or you've got two different laptops or just or computers that you can game on, it copies the settings over, which I used to have two. But the other one is, it's still here. I just don't have a cable long enough to hook it up. I need to build something to raise it up about 4 inches. I think that will do it. And I'll have that second one hooked back up, and it's got some stuff on it I really want, actually. So I need to do that relatively quick. Relatively soon would be nice. Anyway, long story longer, I switched back from Streamlabs because I don't use all the fancy bells and whistles, and my computer wasn't handling it, and right now I feel like my computer's doing very, very well. The other thing that I did just completely disable was replay mod. I can't stand replay mod. I'm not patient enough to use it. Patience is not a virtue that I have in some things. I have patience with people. I don't have patience with technology. And so I disabled it. I don't want it. Are we good? We're all geared up here? Sweet. One thing we're gonna do... First of all, switch. I'll pop. Third. It's not enough. Get over here. I'm gonna make some... So you can use replay mod with Streamlabs. Yeah, well, yeah, replay mod is a mod in Minecraft. It has nothing to do with Streamlabs. So if you just install the mod, replay mod, and then... Oh wait, there we go. You can just install the replay mod in your Minecraft and it just works. It just records in the background and then you do that. So, yeah. Because it's separate from your... Yeah, they work together. They work together fine for most people. My computer is a relatively potatoey. You can see it actually slowing down right there as I'm talking. But actually, that's not bad. That's much better than it usually is. Okay, that got worse. Dairy, welcome in. Welcome, your first time here. Welcome, welcome. The Aussie flag is still there. It absolutely is. Here, we can go back to it. I actually want to like go up there and change it, but I don't have the patience. I'm doing well, Timid Terry. How are you doing? Give it a second for it to render in here. Because it's so flat, guys. It's so flat. Like, just adding a little bit of motion and whatnot. I mean, we don't have, like... I mean, maybe you got 4 hours to get the Aussies back together and try that again, but... Yeah. Oh, the days of homework. I don't miss those. Actually, some days I do, because I want to further my education yet again. I'm a glutton for punishment, let me tell you. It was hilarious. Like, I am so glad I was there. I'm just really sad that my game crashed while I was doing that. It sounds like a job for Team Aussie. Yes, yes. Aren't you Gates now? No, Timotary, I already have a bachelor's degree, a master's degree. I once my student loans are hopefully forgiven in 2024, I kind of want to start looking at a doctoral program. Oh yeah, dude, totally. Same boat. I worked full time. And got my master's degree. Yep, totally did it. You can do it, man. I believe in you. So you have all my sympathy, and you can do it. You can do it. So close. Can I ask what you're getting your master's in? As I know I probably should be distracting you. Oh yeah. Boing. You're very welcome. Very welcome. In 4 weeks, that's nothing. Public health. That's fantastic. That is super fantastic. That is a thankless job right now. So, thank you. Do you have something lined up when you're done? I hope. I hope. Oh, hush up, Streamlabs. Because that was my problem. I didn't have anything lined up. Tell me my current job, so no plans to move. Okay, cool. Cool. That's okay. That's perfect. That's awesome. I got my master's because I wasn't happy in my job. Just wanted my master's before I'd done it. Kids. Having masters in pranking and larking, as most Aussies do. Oh, I love it. I love it. Yes, you should have an honorary degree in that, Sorrel. That would be awesome. I pursued my master's because I hated my job at the time. And then halfway through, I switched jobs. Yeah, halfway through, I switched jobs. And unfortunately, I knew going in it wouldn't apply to that job. But I wanted that. It was my dream job. It was the step in the right direction for my dream job, I should say. And then I was right. It didn't amount to anything. So I feel kind of wasted. Okay. What's your degree in? My degree is actually in I have an master's of education in I use instructional design and online learning. So I have stuff to teach people, teach adults, not kids. Yep, I have it. I have my new job kind of is related, but it not at all actually. Um, it is. It very much is. The only problem is that I don't use it. I don't use it at all. I am currently an application administrator. I work in IT. I don't have a degree in IT, by the way. People hate me when I tell them that. But I do not have a degree in IT. I have a degree in mathematics and education. I have story because the job that I didn't like was I was working in IT for a small. Okay, this is gonna sound silly, but you guys know how Dunder Mifflin is described as a small, mid-sized regional paper company. Um, I was in a small, mid-sized regional plastic bag company, BAG. Called Associated Bag. Kind of funny. Anyone can work in IT, absolutely. I am living proof of that. And so I really didn't like it there. My another quote of a TV show is my boss had revertigo. I don't know if you've heard that term before, but basically it's unfortunate. She got divorced while I was working there. Well, first of all, I got transferred to a different department while I was working because I was the only one that knew Macs and the Macintosh computers. And the company president, owner, wanted to invest in that. Yes, yeah, that's it. That's it, Swirl. That's all you gotta know. That's all you gotta know. Anyway, she got a new boss. She then got unfortunately divorced. That was really bad for her. I don't wish divorce on anybody unless it's like time, and that's probably what the case was here. But anyway, get along with the story, Doofus. She then got revertigo, which is a term from How I Met Your Mother. So if you haven't watched that show, but basically, revertigo is when you get together with your friends from like old times, and then you revert back to that previous um, state of being. And she reverted when she got a divorce the last time she was single, which is when she was 16 years old. And oh my Lanta, it was a terrible situation. Terrible situation. Um, yeah. She was so that was in 2000 and when did I stop working there? 7, I think is no 2007 is when I graduated. 2010, 2012. She was good with technology in like the early 2000s, and we were like, "You're not keeping up." But then she would come in every day because we would work 10-hour days, which I loved. But she would come in to work that 10-hour day, and her boss wouldn't get in until the normal 8-hour shift. So that was like an hour later because we do an hour before, an hour later to make up the 10 hours. And she would spend that entire time on the phone talking to her new boyfriend. And we're just like, oh my effing lord, turn off your cell phone. And then she did some other questionable things, like well, we need to test the VPN, guys, to make sure it's working. So I gave my son my login credentials to the system, and he's gonna log in from home. And he sent an email to all of us saying, "Hey, it's her son. I'm online and logged in, and it's working really, really great." And we're just like, "You gave your son your password." She was like a system administrator, like everything, and we're like, "You gave your son your password? What?" Yeah, at least it like Swirl, I wouldn't have minded that actually because we used to all get post-traumatic stress from hearing Whiskey in the Jar by Metallica because that's what her ringtone was, and we're just like, oh good, boyfriend's calling again. Occasionally it was the kids, but like most of the time it was the boyfriend, and we're just like, oh my, make it stop. Make it stop. Yeah, safe. Well, this is also the same company that we were all called into a meeting one day, and that person with the owner, which we never saw the owner, so cool. The owner had made the decision because he was an expert in IT in the 80s. That well, we're not Fort Knox, so we don't need to change our passwords or have a password policy enforced. So we're actually going to disable password changes, and we're going to disable the password restrictions. So we're like, we all just like we're staring at her like dumbfounded, and we're like, you're doing that. Like, we are not touching that with a 10-foot pole. You are doing that change. She's like, oh, no, that's fine. I'm just letting you guys know. We're like, cool. Can we get that in writing? So, yeah, they turned off all the password restrictions. And how did someone think that was okay? Yeah, great question. Great question. Because we weren't Fort Knox, so therefore we didn't need to worry about security as much. And thanks, Streamlabs, for reminding me to tell them that they are amazing people for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So yeah, that was a thing that happened. There were just so many stupid things that happened at that company. That was just one of them. That was a big one, but that was one of them. What is? Did I? Okay, whatever. So as you can see, I really wanted to get out of there before things happened. Like, yeah, it was really bad. It was really, and we were like jerry rigging things together because the again the owner really liked Max. And I'm cool. It got me a sideways lateral move. Well, actually, it's kind of gave me a little bit more money, but then it also got rid of my bonuses because I wasn't as good as everyone else. I'm like, you hired me for something else. You do realize this, and you're not giving me the opportunity to do any of that stuff. So cool. Like, I was supposed to be the expert on Macs, but when they would go do professional development, I couldn't go to the Mac professional development. And I'm just like, okay, I know troubleshooting. I know how I can make things work because I have that on my resume. But if you want me to get in depth and actually start to support this stuff, you need to support me. No, no, we're gonna send someone else instead. Well, then why did you move me over? Why did you do this? Anyway, and yeah. What was I saying? Oh, so the owner really liked Macs, and the problem with Macs, there's a problem with them. They're expensive. You can't look at me straight face and tell me that a PC is more expensive than a Macintosh computer. It is not. Not by a long shot. Nope, not yet. Well, there's a lot of problems with Apple, but the main one is price. And for example, and this is the actual concrete example we have, is we had aging machines. Like the youngest machine in a customer service was going on 7 years old. It was still an IBM when years after IBM was bought out by Lenovo. So that should tell you something if you are understanding of the history there. Because they rebranded everything. Anyway, and my coworker, who we actually got hired the same day, that I can tell you stories about him too. He came up with a proposal, priced everything out, spec'd everything out, and he got, for I think $100,000, every machine in customer service and sales would get replaced. Period. End of story. The owner saw the proposal and went, no, we're going Macs. Get me the same proposal, but for Macintosh computers. And he's like, what kind of budget are we working with? He's like, doesn't matter, but make sales your priority. Okay. He priced that out. So again, $100,000, customer service and sales. Now, sales was about 10% the size of customer service. Okay. So for every 9 customer service agents, there was 1 salesperson. Okay. We did sales for $250,000. So it was like 60 machines before for 100,000, and we're talking like, okay, maybe it's not 9, maybe it's not 10 to 1, but it's probably close to like 10 to 15 machines for $250,000. We're like, this is not how you spend money. And then the stupider part was all of the programs that sales needed to use required Windows. Like, it wasn't even like, oh, there's a Mac port. No, it required Windows. So what did we have to do? We had to install this program called Parallels to virtualize Windows on the Macs because they couldn't support the programs that were needed to run to do sales' job. So we were still running Windows machines on top of Macintosh machines. It was a cluster F, and yeah. Some of those guys still work there. So we were paying, part of that $250,000 was also paying for another Windows license, because even though we had licensing, like when you buy a computer, it's kind of a nice deal when you work in corporate. When you buy a computer, depending on the licensing agreement you have with Windows or Microsoft, because you buy one, you just do, you get an upgrade license. So like, for example, you can buy from Windows, from anyone, Dell, Lenovo, whatever. You can buy, dang it, that one. You can buy like Windows Home back in the day. That was Windows Home Edition. So it was like very basic, right? You can't join a domain, you can't do some certain things, you can't do X, Y, or Z. Perfect. But with this thing called software assurance, you could then upgrade all of those computers to Windows Pro for free. That was just how that licensing worked. And it still works the same way, because there's still different versions of Windows. And even you look at my machine right now, it's not licensed for the one I have installed on it. I screwed that up. But whatever, it's fine. Anyway, so where I was going with that is, what happens in businesses then is you buy the cheaper version of Windows, because you have that software assurance through Microsoft, and you save money. Well, that doesn't exist if the machine you bought doesn't come with a Windows license. So again, you then now instead of buying a machine with Windows Home Edition and then upgrading to Pro, we had to buy Pro. It was really dumb. Extraordinarily dumb. And then we had to track licensing because, you know, reasons. You can't just use like the fancy server for licensing because reasons. Really dumb. Really dumb. Yeah, it's stupid. It's incredibly stupid. Incredibly stupid. Anyway, that was that company. I'm surprised that they are still around, let me tell you. And they still do the same stupid stuff. Like, because I ordered something from them recently. I'll still go back and support them. They're, you know, I don't have any ill will towards most of the employees. They were pretty cool. That boss of mine could have... I actually, when I left, that boss that I was describing, she was actually on vacation. And I gave my 2 weeks, and it's funny because the last guy that gave his 2 weeks, like, in our department, probably about 3 months, 4 months before that, he he was unceremoniously walked out like 5 days later, because that's what you do in IT is you actually get, you don't pull it in your, you don't usually do your full 2 weeks because they don't want you to mess things up, which, yeah, okay. But they had a party for me. They're like, yeah, we're gonna miss you. I'm like, oh. The VP actually asked me, so what can we do to keep you around? I said, give me a 25% increase in pay. And he's like, oh, that's not happening. I'm like, that's what the next company was offering me. I'm like, so that's the only reason I'm leaving. They offered me a ton more money. And when you're only making, you know, whatever. So, and like you said, anyone can do IT, which is not entirely true. I mean, so we just had this discussion because I just went through a training for my current job, which is none of the jobs that I have been talking about. And one of the things we talked about was how you are correct. Like, I think a lot of people would agree. Anyone can get trained in how to do IT. I would even agree with that. Like, you can go to school, you can go to the local tech, you can get your associate's degree. Perfect. That sounds amazing. Do it. The thing you can't train though is customer service very easily. Some of those emotional skills you can't train. Like, so even where I'm working right now, the so I work in a university, and the student help desk, they when they hire, they even tell their new hires, they're like, we are looking for someone, how do they put it? We're looking for someone who can not necessarily fix an issue, but to empathize with the user, calm them down, reassure them, and let them know that we're on their side and we'll do everything we can to fix it. Even if it's not me, someone else, like me, the guy talking to you, someone else will help you out here. You are not alone. And that takes talent. Sometimes that takes talent because, you know, I don't know if you guys remember the old, yeah, soft skills, the old SNL skit where the your company computer guy, where the guy would just, they'd call the company computer guy in and he'd just look at them, like they described the issue and he would just look at them and go, move. That's not how things work anymore. Like, you can't, if you're that type of IT guy, you're not gonna make it. You might be like a great programmer, but like the customer service, help desk, IT world that more of us live in than programmers do, you won't make it. That's not how you do things. So it was Jimmy Fallon, actually. You guys, I'm sure you might know who Jimmy Fallon is. How am I gonna do this? Ugh! Stupid breach in the. I mean, I can go down there and do it, but I don't. But yeah, so anyway, I don't remember where I was going with that conversation. But it's a bit about me. It's a bit about my background. Been working in IT since 2007. Various industries. Retail, sales, healthcare, and then education for the last, gosh, 11 years. I'm laughing because my husband went to school for computer science. He's definitely the move type. He just recently switched to computer software development. See, and again, I'm not saying that there's not a place. There's a place. It's just you need to realize what your limitations are. And if your limitations are, and I say this all the time, people suck. But again, that's my job, is to realize that people suck. Especially when I was working for, I've been in education for many moons, and like it's hard. It's hard to do some of that stuff too, because for some of us, your customer base is also your worst enemy. So what do I mean by that? Like, I used to work for a school district. Well, my customers were teachers and students. And students are the ones that are going to try to break things. And they do. They regularly tried to break things, and that's what they did. And you just have to realize that they suck. And, you did everything you could to try to make it so they couldn't break things, but they were going to. But yeah, like, again, and see, I do laugh at this because the first job that I had a manager there that was pretty freaking awesome. And your husband won't fall into this trap, but probably. But our programmers didn't know a darn thing about computers. So like the programmers, they were just like, I can program things, but you tell me to put a computer together, I couldn't do that. And my manager was like, one of these days we're all gonna come in early, all of us, and we're gonna go to the programmers' computers, and we're going to take them apart. And we're going to leave them in pieces on their desk and say, good luck. He was joking around, like he would probably tell them to come in early as well, and be like, you have an hour. After that hour, he would do something because he was their boss too. But yeah, just mess with them. Exactly. Ruin their entire day. Yeah, because he just felt like the programmers didn't know how to put a computer together, which was basically true. They were amazing people. Don't get me wrong. They had programmers there that company had no reason to have. They were that good. So maybe ticking someone off may not have been the greatest idea my boss had. But he was the type of guy that they all got along with him, so it would have been absolutely fine. Like, there would have been no repercussions. We would have had a good laugh about it. He probably would have brought in like donuts or something like that or bought pizza for lunch and just been like, you guys rock, whatever. It all would have been smoothed over, but yeah, it was just, yeah. The fact that they fired him also speaks volumes. Oh, yeah. Anyway. Awesome. Anyway. Sometimes I reminisce. He was one of the best managers I have. I didn't really have too much contact with him until I got my little promotion, and then they unceremoniously fired him for some stupid reason. It was pretty much because he didn't agree with the direction the company was going, and he was vocal about it. And then his boss didn't control him, which was hilarious. And the owner knew it. So the owner's like, you have to do something about that employee. He's your responsibility, and he's not doing what we're asking him to do. And he's like, well, what do you want me to do? So they sat down together and they wrote a script out for him to read to him. I found all this out later. We were having dinner with him. And he's just like, he read it to him. And then I think it was like 2 weeks later or something like that, they just fired him. It was one of the stupidest mistakes they have ever done. Other than buying Max. But I think I'm gonna have to fill this all in. I don't want to. Of course you have to lurk. Alright. No. Have a great night. Do your homework, get it done. 4 weeks. 4 weeks. 4 weeks and it's done. And congratulations if I don't talk to you before then. But thank you. Thank you for being here. 4 weeks! I'm gonna put a note on my calendar just to bug Timotary about how things are going in 3 weeks. No, actually, I'll probably do it in 5 just to make sure that I don't bug him too much. Yes. Oh, I respect those. And I don't know about you, but mine was always due. You probably might have me muted, but my stuff was always due like at midnight on a Sunday, so I'd always be working like till 11:59 Sunday, getting everything done. So don't be like me. I'm a bad student. I'm a bad student with a master's degree. It's fine. Rebuild all this. Sucks. I have to take that one. Yeah, I'm currently working on a late assignment. It's already due. Ah, oh well. Yeah. Yeah, go. Get it done. Get it done. Get it done. I don't know how long I'm gonna be, so just relax. It's all good. Catch Troj in the morning. Or no, yeah, Wednesdays is normal stream time, I think, right? So catch him in the morning. Appreciate you being here. Night. I'm gonna be rebuilding this. This hurts my heart. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it, but I think the chasm is too large. I know the chasm's too large. I wonder, you know what I could do? Do that instead. Yeah, I can do that instead. Alright, let's do this. Oh, wait. We gotta do something first. Hang on! Where are those guys coming from? I really want to know. Sorry, I'm looking at the map, and there's just a ton of people on the north side there. A ton of mobs, and I want to know where they are, because we're up this high. And they're not coming through. Because they should be right here. Like I'm stepping below them. I don't want to go up any higher than that. Okay, well, I don't know where they're coming at, where they are at. Ooh, oops. How strange, right? So I don't know. I don't know. And they can't be below. Well, they could, but I don't think they can be below. Alright, so I need to look at the ceiling. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to take down all this. I want to look at the ceiling to make sure that it's even. Gonna be ridiculous and fill some of the stuff in. Even though I don't have any stone with me. So that might be actually a hunting expedition I'm gonna go on. I'm gonna want to make sure that there's not a ton of spawnable area around here. If that makes sense. Because I don't want to die. Grab this. Oh, I had more? Dang it! Welcome back! Oh, wait! I didn't notice this. Hi, Starlet! And welcome back, Master Swirl. Yes, I did miss you. I mean, me and Terry were having an amazing conversation, but I'm Starlet. When did you pop in? Welcome in. Had a baby to feed? Sweet. Is that the one you're taking care of? Oops. I only caught glimpses of that conversation this morning, so. Hello. Okay, hang on, I gotta scroll down, otherwise it's gonna. Sorry. Sorry. Welcome in, welcome in. I didn't see you there. Cool. Oh, four-letter word. I know it might all eventually get covered in freaking quartz, but I still want it uniform. Cause I'm neurotic. Maybe not neurotic, maybe I'm actually like channeling someone who knows what they're doing when it comes to building. I'm just making this up as I go, by the way. Just like I'm making up my nether build as I go. Told that to Eleni was out there with me the other day, and she's like, so you're designing this off of something? Like, if you built it somewhere else? And I was like, no. I freehanded all of this. Keekers! Just, it's funny to rile her up. Ink. Okay. And, oh, this is so dark. Just ridiculously dark. Very dark. Okay, so I think actually the thing is good to go. Let's do. Sorry, that's my annoying voice. Gonna cut this down here so then I know where to stop. Or where I have to stop. Stop. Go. Oh no, I'm falling up the edge. It's so pretty. Look at the pretty. Look at the pretty. I really need to get the vanilla tweaks thingamadoober on here. Wait. So I can have the seamless glass or whatever that's called. I need to update my vanilla tweaks to have that. It actually makes that aquarium look amazing. Just absolutely stellar. Okay, there's my line. Why? Give that back. What the? Yeah, I'm planning on. Love it when it does that. Planning on actually all of this being quartz. Forgot to ask. What are we building? So I am hollowing out this entire area. Actually, that might actually get hollowed out as well. Wrong button. Wrong button! So this whole area is gonna get hollowed out to look like this. And then I'm gonna replace the whole thing with quartz. And then I'm going to have, well, my plan is, I don't know if you guys have ever read the Sword of Truth series by Terry Goodkind, but there's a magical thing called a grace, and I'm gonna inlay a grace into the floor. And this will be my base. I don't know how I'm gonna divvy up any sections or whatnot, but like the hallways will be the lines of the grace, which will be pretty cool. Again, I don't know how I'm divvying any of that up, but oh no, that's coming with me. Nope, we're not ditching that. That was iron, sorry. I don't have any, like, again, I design these things on the fly, but yeah, it'll be, so if you look up, if you just do Sword of Truth Grace, you'll see what I'm talking about. And I don't know how I'm gonna inlay it yet. I don't know, I might do was thinking redstone at one point in time, but that kind of, I think, is going to suck with the backdrop of the quartz, because it'll be, like, on top. I'm thinking I might do blackstone on top of the, like, inset into the quartz, which would be really cool. And then there's certain, like, areas that I'm gonna build as, like, an homage to the not show, but it was a show, but as an homage to the books. So unfortunately, we lost Mr. Goodkind this year. Last year, years ago. It's been a while. Hi. It has been a while, which is unfortunate now that I'm thinking that through. Anyway. The reason it's unfortunate is because he did finish The Sword of Truth. The original series of books, and then he put out a series of novellas that continue the story. Seriously. And the last novella was left on a sort of a cliffhanger, which is super unfortunate. And apparently, according to his wife, he did not leave any notes as to the direction the series was going to go in. Sometimes, like, authors will do that. They'll leave their notes, and then people will continue it, and there's no option to do that in this case. So the series just ends with babies. Speaking of babies, babies. Highly recommend the book series, by the way. It is fantastic. It is fantasy series. It is a long series. I think it's like 13 books. All of them long books. I'm not a huge reader. That was the first book series that I ever read. Because I hated reading thanks to school. But speaking about getting my master's degree and what Terry's doing, I needed to have some outlet, and my friends all recommended those books because they read them in high school. But when I was getting my master's degree, that's how long it took me to actually get into these books. I decided to pick them up and start reading them, and very, very good. Actually, that's sort of a lie. The reason I got into them was the TV show. TV show is called Legend of the Seeker. It is a good TV show, or a fantasy TV show by Sam Raimi. Sam Raimi does amazing fantasy TV shows and movies. But it is not at all true to the books. Not at all. Which to me is still fine. Like I'm not gonna be like I'm actually telling you, watch the dang show. It's fantastic. But it's like set adjacent to the universe. Main characters are still the main characters, but like if you read the books, you're like, that doesn't happen. That also doesn't happen. But it's fine. It's fine. To me, it's fine. To a lot of the fan base, it's not. They thought it was a disservice to the show, and I can get on board with that. I would love to see movies. A book a movie. Don't do the stupid J.R.R. Martin thing and make a epic long TV show about books that aren't finished yet. They could pick up this book series and run with it if they sold the rights to it. Anyway. Love that series. And if you guys are looking for something more modern, book recommendations by Keegers. Dresden Files. If you guys haven't read those are phenomenal. Phenomenal. And I thought that it was gonna be done, and then Butcher's like, nah, we're not finished. Dang it. Usually I get more bites on Dresden Files, so watching chat, because sometimes that happens. What are you laughing at, huh? What are you laughing at, Swirl? I didn't say anything too funny today. I mean, my face sometimes looks funny, but that's another story. Ooh, okay. This away. Come on, there we go. No idea what was funny. I apologize. I'm working my way through 1,000 Star Wars novels currently. Are you going back to the legacy ones or all the new stuff? The EU stuff or the new stuff that they're putting out? I haven't read much. No, I respect that. Depending on which direction you're going with this answer, I respect that. I actually respect that either way. It's fine. At least there's an end in sight with the ones I'm telling you about. Well, except for Dresden Files. Again, we all thought he was ending. He actually said he was ending it. And then the jerk... I'm kidding. He's not a jerk. He's actually pretty awesome. All of them? Oh my good grief. That is a lot. That is a lot of books. That is a lot of books. Alright. Good luck. My wife and my brother-in-law, I think... Well, my wife hasn't read all of them, but my brother-in-law has, so... About that. Good luck with that. I've only read, like, a couple. A waffle, nice. I've read a couple. I've read, Did I read Shadows? I think I read Shadows of the Empire. Because there was the game, and I wanted to read the book eventually. I think I read that book. And then... I don't remember, but... If they made him official canon again, but I read Darth Bane. That man is messed up. He's amazing, but he is messed up. But yeah, that's pretty much my extent of reading those novels. I mean, I could stand to read more of them. I'm not... Bane Trilogy not up to yet. What do you mean not up to? It is a prequel of prequels. You can read that anytime you want. Because it establishes the lore. I know it was put out late, but like, it establishes lore. So you can read that whenever you want. It was a good trilogy, though. Very good trilogy. The first book, especially. Okay. Wait. Chronologically meaning what? Because the events of Bane take place chronologically in the universe a long time ago. Oop, that is not what I needed to do. From oldest. From oldest what? From oldest written? Are you talking about like the ones where Luke and Leia were boyfriend and girlfriend? That one? Man, I wish I was making that up. Again, if you're reading oldest, it just depends on your definition of oldest. No, from the oldest in the timeline. So go read Bane. Okay. That one I'm not sure of, but Bane's got to be pretty close to being one of the oldest. because that's back when there was a Sith Empire. Oh, okay, okay, okay. That I would believe. Okay, okay. Again, there's a Sith Empire. And I won't give any spoilers. Just about Silver Republic books. Okay, yeah, I suppose the Sith Empire was still there. Because I know what happens at the end of Bane, and well, moving on with life. Jeez. That's a lot. It's like my friends who had never watched any of the Star Wars movies or anything. They decided to watch everything? And I was like, what is your definition of everything? And they're like, no, we mean everything. Like, we're going through chronologically reading, watching everything, including like the Clone Wars and all the stuff, like all the TV shows. I'm just like, oh boy, goodbye. You know, Revan was an amazing. Like, oh, I bet Revan was amazing. Revan was amazing to have a video game about. Love Darth Revan. Yeah, 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 yeah. I don't think I've finished watching. Uh, I've never seen Bad Batch. I've not watched any of. I haven't even watched Mandalorian. Being honest with you, um, I haven't watched. I don't think I saw the end of the Clone Wars. Actually, I know I didn't see the last season. What's pre-Death Revan? Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, I know. I know. I'm still saying there was a good. You didn't see that plot twist coming back then. It was not a thing we had established in video games too much. Was what happened with Darth Revan. Sorry, I'm talking like that. I'm talking about this, and I'm just laughing because my brain. Um, one of my favorite YouTubers is Kitboga, and he does scam baiting, and sometimes he'll ask the scammers, "Have you heard the tale of Darth Plagueis the Wise?" I'm just like, stop it, stop it. I know you want to say that, stop it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. I never played the second one. I like the first one. I just never had a chance to play the second one. Yeah. Again, good series. I know. I haven't read it, but yeah. Yeah, yeah, so have I. So have I. That's oh right, the Old Republic is the Knights of the Old Republic is the game. Sorry. Is the regular game. The Old Republic is the MMO. I played the MMO for a while. I had friends who were playing it, which was super nice, but just couldn't keep my interest. I mean, don't get me wrong, I liked it when I was playing with friends. But that's most video games, right? You like it more when you're playing with friends. And then that coworker left, and then we never played. They went back to WoW, and I'm like, I am not playing WoW. I've never played WoW. I never want to play WoW. Not happening. I've often thought about going back, doing the storyline first. Oh, okay, nice. Yeah, yeah. I don't know if we had our own ship or not. I don't remember. I don't remember. I really don't remember. It's been a very long time. Very long time. I don't even know what that coworker is doing anymore. Again, him and his buddies decided to ditch uh, Tor and go with WoW, and I'm like, bye. And we pretty much lost contact, which is really too bad. He was a really nice guy. I know I should get back into ESO. What's that? Wait, what's that? Hear a zombie. How do I hear a zombie? Is he below me? How is he below me? No, it can't be below me. Okay. Weird. Gotta be a zombie up there. Anyway. Nagu, myself, and Eleni were playing ESO for quite a while. I like that game. I found another clan because they kind of dropped out on me, and then I found my own stuff, but then I still lost interest because reasons. And Elder Scrolls Online, Skyrim, or the more whatever Elder Scrolls series. So Skyrim, Oblivion, Morrowind, but MMO. Yeah, that's of course. No. I should have explained. It's fine. Fine. But yeah, I think I was the last one in the clan. I should. Hopefully, it's still there because I actually left a lot of stuff in the. I was a crafter. I really like doing that type of stuff. Like in MMOs, is the guy who I don't necessarily make things. I don't necessarily like fighting things, but I like making things. So I'll be the guy that like really likes building stuff. So like I was working on the armor crafting and the weapon crafting and stuff like that. It took real, not money, it took real days to do that. Like how high up level I was because it like whatever. It just did. And I think like and I was on like some of the last stuff which you have to really pay not pay money, real money for. You have to pay in-game money for, and I was just poor. Okay. I'm not exactly sure what that is, but I'm gonna assume we're talking about just, you know, people that make things and but I think technically I'm a master crafter. Oh, health packs. Okay. Okay, yep, that makes sense. I think technically I was a master crafter on there, except I was missing just a handful of items. Oh, I didn't finish my sentence. So it took real days, and I think when I logged off last, it was like, you'll learn this in 30 days, and I was like, okay, well then, bye. And I just never logged back in. But yeah, the last trait that I was working on was like you could only get one of the item you needed for free, and you needed like 10 or so of that item. So I had to basically beg people. So which is why I found a new clan that was actually had people in it. I'm like, I want to do this. Can you guys help? I mean, I'm willing to do it for, you know, pay you guys back. Like I want to help, but like they're like, yeah, sure. And then I lost interest. I'm still in their Discord, which is pathetic. Yes, exactly, Streamlabs. They are amazing people. Thank you guys for hanging out. I appreciate it. Stop doing this now. But yeah. There we go. Okay, so I'm off by 1. Well, that's a problem. Hello. Wonk. Yeah, my problem is I get like obsessed with games, which is a huge issue for me. But I feel like there are times I'm like, I just want to go back and play ESO, and I just haven't. Why? But I know, like, if Eleni or Naku said, like, hey, let's go, I'd totally do it. Or anyone, really, if that I knew. I would totally get back and do it. Probably not, like, hardcore like I was, but, like, I would totally boot it up and play. There's been far too many games where I've been just like, this is why I didn't want to get into WoW ever, because I knew I would spend way too much money on it. Like, that's my issue. ESO isn't free, but it's free to play once you buy it. So you spend the $60 or whatever I think it was, catch it on a Steam sale, and you get all the expansions. But once you bought that, the game itself was free to play, unless you wanted to be dumb and invest money, and I refuse to do that. I mean, I'm so cheap, I refuse to even... Alright, see you, Swirl. I refuse to even, like, subscribe to people on Twitch. I'm a terrible person. Y'all subscribe to me and I'm terrible, I don't return the favor. One of these days I will. Maybe. Keep saying that. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. Appreciate the conversations. While I'm destroying a bunch of stone. See here. I really want to find out where that is. I do that now while no one's looking. Oh wait, it's down there. Yep. Still need to rename this one. Oh, yeah. Let's see here. This and then. Alright, we're gonna go up there. We're gonna find out what is going on with that stupid thing. Oh, I need to go over here anyway. Okay, so I could cheat, but I'm not going. Do I cheat? Shh, no one's gonna look. Let's cheat. I don't know. Okay. Holy crud. Sorry, I shouldn't be looking. Anyway. Alright, I'm not going to do that. That's higher up than I thought. So we're not going to do it. Oh well. Let's... How much left is my pick? 157. Okay. Let's go back over here. Oh, of course, now it's going to start digging at me. Oop. Yep. Aw, sadness. Sadness, Everdeen. I mean... Sorry. Weirdo. What's going on here? Only... Okay. Oops, 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 oops. What's that? I know. How much is left? Still fine. Still fine. Done. Okay. Done. grab spoils down here. Oh, yeah. There we go. And let's go back over here. This guy, oops. Swap out the picks. Is that the right one? No, that's Fortune. Fortune. I need to name these. I desperately need to name them, but I finally have the levels back. Oh, sadness. Okay, what is... Sorry, I'm trying to think through things. I might call it here pretty quick. I appreciate you guys stopping in. It's just, you know, now that there's no one to hang out with. Which is fine, no pressure. I'm just saying. You guys have lives, and that's cool. Plus, I'm also working on some crafty stuff on the side. So there's one craft project I want to get done before I start on a second one, and they're actually both for Interrealmers that they don't know it's coming, and I can't wait. Can't wait to show them. They have no idea. They have literally no idea. I'm just being a huge dork and I got inspired by them and doing things because I want to. Oh boy, that's gravel. Interesting. This stupid ghosty block thing. A very large reserve of gravel here. Nothing I can do about that, but just get rid of it all. Then I'll have to come back and see where the actual thing lines up. Oh, that's really dark. Oh boy, that's really dark. Pop? There we go. Do another one over here. That's scary dark. Where are we at? Should be. Not there yet. There I am. Like I should be light at the end of the tunnel, literally. Okay. And let's go here. Go up 2. Didn't. Woohoo. Yeah, I gotta look up how beacons work, what their radius is. I'm thinking I'm going to... Said this last time, and I'm just reaffirming it in my brain. I think I'm definitely going to put up beacons in this area for everything that I can. If that makes sense. So we'll see how that all turns out. It would be interesting with the thing that I'm planning to see how that works. Plus it'll actually... Mojang, it'd be super convenient if like you could embrace some of the things that SMPs are doing, like with teams, and even like the stuff you can do in data packs with teams. Like it would just be nice, like, because my thought has always been it would be really cool if you could restrict what players a beacon affects, because like that would lend itself to a whole slew of game modes that would be just amazing. I mean, you can cheat it using data packs and effects and things like that, obviously. But like to have something native in the game, especially when it comes to just like beacons, just restricting like, oh, this beacon is only to affect these people. Again, I think it'd just be really, really cool. I mean, I think I could do something like that eventually with a data pack, but just not necessarily like affecting the beacons, but giving certain people things based on what like clan or town they belong to. Trying not to say clan anymore. I say town. Trying to switch over to towns. Is a thing. Just looking at destroying my pick even more by doing this. I've thought that literally since like day one of this of World 3. It just because Takanawa has always had a beacon up. Always, like literally, like the second they got Wither Skulls, they put up a beacon to make them jump higher, run faster, and regen in their area. And it's such a cool idea. It's such a cool idea. Like I really like it. It's just it would be really nice if then you could say, okay, but I only want these beacon traits to affect this group of people. And again, what it lends itself for, to me, like I said, is more game modes. Like for example, like having the clan wars or town wars be more effective because you could say, well, we put this up. This is belongs to us, or even like a capture the beacon type game mode where you literally capture the beacon or you add to the beacon or something, you know, like whatever. You could make up the rules. It'd be fine. But some of those things would just lend itself so nicely to SMPs. And again, it's something I'm pretty sure we could fudge with a data pack, but not. I suppose. I hear him really loudly. There's gotta be a something around here. Yay. But that's my 2 cents. I don't think that's. I mean, the Skelly farm is over here. Because this base has another one. I'll develop that up eventually. It's gonna be a bit. It's not hugely a priority. It's nice that it's here, but zombie just died. What the heck is going on over here? I don't understand. I don't want to zip back into F4 or free cam and be like, what is going on? You have to light this place up though. It's kind of scary. I don't like seeing that red. Love mini HUD that it tells me, but I don't like seeing it. I also don't like seeing all those red for the entities on the ground either. Too many. But this, what do you, I mean, guys, if you're watching this VOD back, please let me know what you think of the quality. I think it's been amazing today, especially compared to yesterday. I know I changed 2 things. You should never do that. You should never change more than one thing. You understand what you actually changed that made a difference. But I'm gonna leave replay mod off because I still don't use it, so I don't see the point. It's me. I just don't use it. It's a this guy issue. Okay, thanks game. I was singing your praises and then you just decided to do that. Thanks. Appreciate it. Oh, that should go in here, shouldn't it? Should. Yeah, okay. How did I miss? How did I miss 2 blocks? Was this full? I think it was full. That one's full. This one's not full. Speaking of full. just my way of keeping track of what's used, what's not. Is it fallen? No. Maybe. Okay, seriously, I was just singing your praises and now you're doing this snit. Okay. There we go. Alright, let's go collect everything. My puppy is snorting at me over here. That's better. That actually might help as well, just getting those entities back up. Where? Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. I feel the dirt makes me nervous because I'm just like, am I too far up? The other side. Oh, Keegers. You. Shoot. Well, we're gonna do this anyway. Funky butt. Being a butt. That should cover everything. Again. Ooh, I just saw a 0, I think. That might get solved by... Ooh, hello. Ooh, that's... no bueno. See, you hear him, right? He's right... Where is he? Rumble. You guys can hear him too, right? Alright, I'm gonna slip into free cam and just see where he is. Okay, he's way up there. Exposed to the outside world, so there is some caves in here that I need to take care of. Okay. I do want to make this place relatively very safe. That is always my goal whenever I'm doing things, is to make sure that they are safe. Because I want you guys to visit, and I want you guys to feel safe. How... Actually, this one is... Okay, cool. Alright, so he is way above. Oh well. Let's... This way, just... Oh, my Lanta. Okay. I will have to fix all of that. That's okay. Just stating fact. I'm not complaining. Stating fact. Oof. I'm back in the beacon. I can feel its power. Oops. We're gonna put a... Oh, I can start doing... I like how Doylan... What are you doing? Why are you putting lights there? Is that how I'm doing the lighting? Oh. Okay. Oops. Oh. I do appreciate that it doesn't take more than a empty hand click to get rid of these. Speaking of, getting rid of... Oop. I'm a glutton for getting all of the resources. And even some apparently that weren't resources. Hey, not why? Oh, because I'm shifting. Like, why couldn't I fall? You're hitting shift click. I'm just in that habit since I've been, well, since I'm a klutz. I don't want to die. Lose my stuff again. Not fun. Not fun at all. Okay. Up. Oh. Up. Oh. Got it. Okay. Let's go back. Ooh. There we go. Okay. So 1. Ooh. Did I do that? Did I do that? Anyway, sorry. Okay. Ooh. I get more of a light source. I need to take that out. That's okay. Where am I at? Oh, no. Alright, well, I fell. Go back and gather this stuff up. I think I'm going to call it short little hour-and-a-half stream. Appreciate everybody that stopped by. We had Tim and Terry. Good luck on your stuff in the next 4 weeks. Really, truly. We had Master Swirl. We had who also gave me a sub. Thank you again for that. Absolutely appreciate that. We had our friend Starlet pop in, probably getting ready to go to work. And that was about it. But again, I appreciate every single one of you. I really, truly do. And anyway, I'm gonna call it there. Let me pop open my phone really, really quickly. And I'm gonna go over to Twitch because I want to see if there's anybody that I have streaming. Oh, you know what? We're gonna raid Bearded Boss Alex because I haven't talked to him in a while. So we're gonna pop in his stream real quick. Make sure my phone is turned down. I'm also gonna let the ad roll. One second, guys. And we're gonna go ahead and raid Mr. Alex. Again, thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate every single one of you. And Beard Boss Alex. Pretty awesome guy. I do miss him, but he made choices. Oh. I guess we can't rate him. Okay. Well then. Never mind. We'll just cut it here, guys. Thank you again very, 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 very much for joining me, and I will see you soon. Bye!